Alright, hello, welcome in, Stargazers, welcome in. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Hello. Oh, I need to move this away. I don't need that around me. Hang on one sec. Alright, that should be muted enough. Good. Good. Alright. Hang on, are we good? We are good. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Hello everyone. Hello Janu, hello Kalamex, hello Wuston Fox, hello Sim Zero, hello Stockler, hello Vessa. Hello Waizengetsu, thank you for the pin. Hello Bushmaster. Hello, welcome in guys. How is everyone doing? Hello Bloodsuli and hello Tupatebra. I don't know what's up with Twitch, but lately it just doesn't want to connect to the chat client, so I have to end up getting like a separate Twitch chat again. I don't know what's with you guys. It won't connect at all, and it's driving me crazy. But hello, how is everybody doing? I feel like it's been, why does it feel like it's, right. I had to go pick up, I had to do errands on Thursday, so it feels all weird now. And then it's gonna feel weird again next week. I skipped 2 days? No, I just skipped the one, right? I'm skipping to next week. But I only skipped one this week, right? I think? I'm trying to remember. You skipped Monday and Thursday? Did I skip Monday? I guess I did skip Monday. Why did I skip Monday? Why did I end up skipping Monday? Oh, I had to skip Monday. I didn't have a choice. Right. Oh, guys, I don't like January. January is full of annoying things that you're required to do that get in the way of life. January is frustrating. January has so much going on. Fluffy, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? It is good to see you. Long time no talk. Should bite the January? Okay, if you can figure out how. Now it's taxi. It's so bad as a freelancer, guys. It is so bad as a freelancer. I wasn't even considering that. I was considering everything else. January, not a fun month. January is not a fun month in the slightest. I feel like it was too. I guess it was. I wasn't. Yeah, it was. You're right. Yeah. I'm sorry. This week and next week are just gonna be weird. Sick Lapland on it. Hopefully we should be getting back to mostly normal soonish. Hopefully. I'm thinking about it. We're gonna mainly focus on operator records today, and then afterwards I want to do a tiny bit of gamba for kernel headhunting. Just a little bit, not gonna throw too much into it. I just have I have a 10 pull that I can see what happens. see what happens. Praise the Firewatch. See, that's the thing, right? I'm gonna see what happens, and then it will determine which selector ticket I end up using, and this is why I save them. But yeah, so we've got, that's today, and then on the 10th, there's collab on 10th, and then we will probably be doing gamba there too. Trying to think. And then when I'm not streaming, I'm working on finishing up a art piece for the Atto contest, which is almost done. I'm very excited about it. And I'm going to be attempting to do a sculpture, and we'll see how it goes, because this is really tight now. I don't know what the time zone is for the final submission on Wednesday, so I'm going to try submitting it Tuesday, because they do not make it clear when it ends. And the worst thing ever is to miss a contest because you got time zone confused, right? So Tuesday is sort of like my intense everything has to go day, and we'll see how it goes. This is mainly a type of content testing ground, and I want to see if it's something that is doable for future content regarding sculpture work, because if you guys didn't know, I'm actually very, very big into 3D, and I just have been putting it off for years and years, and there is a part deep within my soul that is very, very much itching to get back to doing sculpture work. Because sculpture work is actually a very large part of my workflow, but because it's so weird and niche, most of the time I do not get to pursue it. So there's a part of me that is, like, crying to get back to sculpture. But I'm excited because, I think it could open up some really interesting doors in regards to evergreen content. So I'm excited to try it out. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I've been yapping for long enough. We've got 4 operator records to get through today, and we will see how it goes. I tried listening to the operators' voices ahead of time. They don't necessarily stick out to me as anything I can voice well. They're kind of... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. So we will switch this. We'll jump here. We'll jump here. It's the exact same.
Here's a nice and cool.
Hey,
you. Move over a bit. Let me lie down for a while, too.
Have you noticed Moriuchi's left eye? Different eye color, mostly because he's blind there. I did! You wanna know how I did? You wanna know why I did? Because, in the fan art painting that I'm doing, in my constants entry, I have Moriuchi in there, so I was, like, studying it intensely, and I was looking at it and I was like, oh, wait, this is different. This is, because I remember that part about him being blind in his, in his right eye, our left when we're looking, I think. But I did notice that, yes. Yeah, you know, it's kind of sad, because, like, when I was doing that section of the painting, I was like, I really... Moriuchi does not get enough love. But yeah, thank you for letting me know the detail. I will send the Celestials a little sneak peek after stream so you guys can see where it's at. It's really close to being done, it just needs a bit more rendering. Particularly the middle. I have to do the middle with the shield and Haruka still, but I'm still excited. It's okay, he loves himself at least. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel so bad for him. Anyway, alright. So we are... Okay, I think I have this in the right order. Utage first, okay. Yay, sneak peek. See, I'm trying to do my best to reward Celestials. Because I do really appreciate you guys. Didn't Kinby even call it out, saying something about having already lost an eye to him? Yeah, it was mentioned at one point. I do remember that.
The air here is so nice and cool.
Did I say it wrong?
Move over a bit. Let me lie down for a while, too.
Did I say it wrong, Vessa? I think so? Okay. So, how do I say it then? Is it, Utage? Alright, now you're making me nervous. So just emphasize the middle instead of the end, basically. Got it. Alright, sorry. I'm like short-circuiting mentally right now. Alright. We are good to go here. We are good to go. Alright. Utage! We've run into her a few times. You guys could have told me earlier. Anyway. Alright. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best here. Alright. The game of hang on. You know what? I'm sorry. I need to do real quick. Just to listen to her one more time.
Hey, Doctor.
It's slower.
I'm a new operator. Utage. My
Utage?
hobbies
Okay.
are... Oh, I don't need to go into the details.
She's slower.
Alright
Okay.
then. Yoroshiku ne.
Alright. I thought she was, I thought she spoke a little faster, but okay, noted. Alright. The game of chic. Utage's not too happy, but she's not gonna let you know that before this is over. Okay. You know me, Utage. Every week I shop at Sunset Boulevard, have afternoon tea at the 7 Points Hotel, find places to take some nice photos, and always, always have Higashi's cuisine for Saturday dinners. But now, I had to borrow money to buy the latest Mango Terminal, and I'm paying in installments too. I'm broke, my dear. My wallet is as empty as my eyes. So, that's why you started selling this stuff at Origin Strife? So, what are those on the shelf? Minimalist shoulder bags. The style is trending, so they're all sold out on Sunset Boulevard. Didn't you used to call them pillowcases with shoulder straps? Oh, and what are those? Slides? Printed slides, to be precise. They're all the rage with people your age, didn't you know? By the way, I designed these prints by combining the most popular patterns from the past 5 years. I have 3 designs to choose from, and I'm sure they'll be popular enough. What happened to your older works? Like the Sexy Jail and Dark Queen stuff. You used to love that Wild Jungle series so much, but I only see a few hats from it. The Burden Beast pendants are gone too. I took the rest down. Can I still buy them from you in the future? I have to bid farewell to the past, my dear. Perhaps I could gift you a piece the next time you're here, but... I'll be real with you. I really, really appreciate you always supporting my designs and hanging out with me. I cherish all my children, too. But they just don't sell. Ever since you left Lundman, I have only a few regulars who drop by occasionally, and even fewer new customers. More importantly, my dad stopped giving me money. He recently married a Lupo woman and told me he can't afford to support me financially anymore. I have to rely on myself now, or I'll be out on the streets. I can't live the way I used to anymore, mooching off my dad and roping you in to work on my so-called art. So, have you made any money yet? Currently, no. Give it time! Believe me, I just need some time. The high-end market may still be dominated by older brands like Marth and 0011, but you can find the trendsetters of today just about anywhere now. Minimalist, functional, neo-retro, streetwear. To seize a trend is to seize the future. Just look at the stuff I have here. What customers want is real fashion like this, not some artsy nonsense. The overall sales volume speaks for itself, and combined with my talent, I'm sure someone will eventually discover the much better designs that they can only get here. Also, I applied for the Spring Pop Fashion Show under the Emerging Designers category, so I've been busy prepping for that too. There won't be any big names there, it's mostly a showcase of trendy designs, so it'll be a pretty good chance for me to get some exposure. Didn't you used to hate those big fashion shows? You used to say they were for egotistical big shots, and full of incompetent designers trying every trick in the book to grab attention. Well, I thought it over again recently, and they're not that bad. I was young then, and not desperate enough for cash. Give it to me straight, Zijen. Do you really think your designs are inferior to those sold elsewhere? At least their stuff sells. Ah, some nuisance is knocking on my door again. Let's talk later, Zijen. And give me all those hats. Same 20% discount as usual? I'm sorry, my dear, but I can't do discounts anymore. Anyway, maybe making a change isn't such a bad idea, Zijen. Alright, best of luck with your show. A fashion show? Haven't been to something like that in a real long time. Could be fun, once in a while. Day before the Spring Pop fashion show. If my info is right, it should be here. Have a pleasant trip, ladies. Did you hear? Mr. Blanc said would have never attended a show with so many amateurs if he wasn't stuck in a design rut and looking for inspiration. I'd expect no less from a famous designer. Even the way he speaks and acts is extraordinary. Is he still on your mind? Tomorrow night is for socializing, so you can just have a few drinks with him then. What nonsense are you on about? Excuse me, miss. May I see your invitation? Invitation? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I was in a hurry and forgot to bring it with me. Apologies, but the pre-show cocktail party is invitation only, so I can't let you enter without one. Oh, this is how you're gonna play it. Do you even know who I am? Fashionable-looking student? Surely you've heard of Mr. Blanc? Blanc? That famous Lithuanian designer? Yeah, he's here at the party tonight, isn't he? I'll let you in on a secret. He's the organizer's special guest. I did see him earlier. Let me just say, famous artists like him are pretty eccentric and just love ordering people around. I'm his assistant while he's in London. I was just with him, but he forgot an extremely important design draft at his studio. So I went back to bring it over, but accidentally left my invitation behind. Is that so? But I don't remember seeing you before. Can you show me any proof? Well, you can come with me to look for Mr. Blanc. But if we disturb him in the middle of an enjoyable conversation, well, I don't even know what will happen. Also, you said you don't remember seeing me, but do you remember the two ladies who just left? Of course. One of them was wearing a red jacket, and the other a dark purple cheongsam. You clearly forgot then. One of them was obviously wearing a bright purple cardigan from Marth's Autumn collection, and the other a custom red cheongsam from Epoch. You're kidding? My memory's always been pretty good. Do you remember what color Mr. Blanc's suit is then? Of course! It should be, a dark gray suit? You sure? Yes. No. Wait. Let me think. Was it black? No, that's not it. See? So, no surprise you don't remember me. I've been dallying here for so long. I hope Mr. Blanc doesn't get mad. Wait, why does the guy in the next shift happen to be on break right now? Tell you what, you go in first and deliver your thing to Mr. Blanc. Then I'll come in ASAP to verify everything. Don't forget. Much appreciated. Well, that was easy. Alright, the next step is... Oh, over there. Hello there. Sorry to disturb you, Mr. Blanc. I'm a university student from Higashi studying in Yan, majoring in art history and working part-time as a reporter for the school newspaper. So, we're currently doing a segment where we interview and record the daily lives of well-known contemporary artists at work. People see you as one of the greats of the fashion industry. You're a figure young artists admire and follow, as well as personal hero to me since forever. Seeing how it's so rare for you to visit London, I thought I couldn't let this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity slip. So, if you could just grant me an interview during the show? An interview? I don't have time in my schedule for that sort of thing. I won't disrupt your schedule at all. I just need to follow you around and record some footage during the show. Listen, child. There's a reason I've taken the time to come all the way to London and participate in a foreign fashion show held by a group whose names I don't even know. It's because I crave true beauty. I have no time to play house with some student reporter while on my sacred quest. Wait, how did you even get in here? About that. I had a chat with my uncle about this event, and he gave me an invite I used to get in. And if my article is good enough, he said he'd orchestrate a special fashion show back home, and invite famous designers from all over Terra. I'd be able to publish another article, too. You're aware that our clothing back home is pretty unique, right? Of course I am. Higashi, was it? Higashi. Well, if it's just an interview, let me see. If you promise not to interfere with my schedule, I do technically have a bit of time to spare. Really? Thank you so much. So, when exactly tomorrow? I'll have my assistant send you my address later. I'll arrive here tomorrow at 9 o'clock sharp, and you will attend the show with me. But keep in mind that I loathe tardiness. Have any of you seen a guest that looks like a university student? Hey, Mr. Security, over here! Were you talking with Mr. Block just now? You're really his assistant? How could I possibly lie to you? Sorry for doubting you earlier. No biggie. Fortunately, you let me in, and Mr. Blanc is quite satisfied. Right, and I want to ask you about a private matter. What is it? Oh, it's Mr. Blanc. He's planning to stay in London for a few more days, but didn't bring a bodyguard with him this time. So he's looking for a trustworthy local. He left me to sort it out, and the pay's pretty generous. So I was thinking, you guys were probably hired by the show organizers for the event's duration, right? Yes. And you've been so professional about it too. Any chance you do personal commissions too? Do you really think I'm capable? Well, I still need to ask you some basic interview questions first. Just for form's sake, you know how it is. For example... Right. Can you tell me about the security arrangements for the show? Sorry, but we're about to close for the day. Oh, that's alright. I'm just looking. Please come again! She walks down the stairs until her feet are both firmly on the ground. Her thoughts suddenly shift, and she turns around. The staff member is busy removing the last few items embodying the shop's history from the establishment Utage is all too familiar with. She knows that when she's done, it will take on a brand new, bright and beautiful look. Just like the neon-lit fashion shops on Sunset Boulevard. The old signboard, which has remained unchanged for a long time, flickers twice before finally going out. Phew. Barkeep, pour me another one! That's your third one already, young lady. Work's been so stressful. How else am I supposed to relax? The more you drink, the more you forget all the little annoyances. Didn't you change jobs a while back? You said the new place was a pretty decent designer brand shop. What was the name again? Origin Strife. Yeah, wasn't it featured in some fashion magazine too? Recommended by the famous art critic Pink Katana, even? It used to be a tiny hole in the wall, but suddenly exploded in popularity. My wife's been pestering me to go shopping there these last few days, but I feel like they sell the same clothes as everywhere else. Enough about that. Evening. Aren't you the customer from earlier? Thanks for taking care of the store while Zijian's been busy with the fashion show. Are you a friend of hers? Well, I guess you could say that. Running the store is the easy part. I can deal with customers just fine. The hard part is managing the stock. There have been more customers these days, and there's no space for all the new goods in the old warehouse. So Miss Zizhen took a loan to rent a new warehouse and wants everything moved over. Isn't the old one filled with all her pet projects? Must be a pain to move them. Yeah, she left it so messy when she was handling it. It's a pain to sort out because she just stacked everything into a big pile. I mean, I even found a bed and some toiletries in there. Oh yeah, I spent a few nights crashing there. Huh? When I ran into some trouble and didn't want anyone finding out, I borrowed her place for a few days. It's ancient history now. Don't worry about it. It took me a few days of hard work just to move the new products out. Now all that's left is her old stuff. I took a look at them. They're pretty good. More stylish than the current stuff. I don't get why she decided to change her style. Enough thinking. I just need to put in some elbow grease. You seem kinda drunk. Maybe you should call it a night. Who said I was drunk? I have a pretty good alcohol tolerance, I'll have you know. Just watch me. Barkeep, pour me another. Oh, sorry for underestimating you. Guess I'll have to keep you company then. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to alcohol, so I'll stick to orange juice. Who cares? Just drink! She's definitely smashed if she bought that excuse. To your new life and to Origin Strife. To Origin Strife! Ah, this is great! Only, I'm feeling a bit dizzy. I'll let you in on a little secret. Zizhen can be pretty careless. She used to keep the key on top of the door panel at the old warehouse, or else she'd lose it. Take care of her for me, alright? You know it! But she's changed things up, and now it's under the rock right by the door. But don't worry, just leave it to me. Thanks. I knew I could count on you. Alright. That should take care of all the prep work, more or less. Now I'm excited for tomorrow's show. She feels beads of sweat condensing on her palm and curls her fingers as she puts her hand in her pocket. She feels the cold metal as she removes it from her jacket. A Wild Jungle series Burden Beast pendant lies quietly in the palm of her hand. Now this is cute. Day of the Spring Pop Fashion Show. No, you're too kind. I'm not talented at all. I've just been fortunate enough to be taught by some amazing people. I didn't plan any sort of surprise, really. I have so much more to learn from you all. Sorry, please excuse me for a moment. I need to check on the show plan again. Things are going so smoothly thanks to that guy. Clothes were a bit annoying, but at least it's over and done with. Next up, accessories. They should be keeping them around here, right? Target spotted. Huh? along with 2 security guards. Did you hear something from above just now? Nope. Was I just hearing things? It can't be. Ah! Why'd you just hit my head? What? Why would I do that? The models are about to change their outfits, so hurry up and move this stuff. Don't play dumb with me. What's that in your hand? My hand? Huh? Where'd this hammer come from? Man, you really... Ah! Shh. What are you doing here? Oh, I get it. You must be here with Mr. Blanc to check things over before the show begins. Does he really think I'm suited for the job? Sheesh, stop worrying so much. I got it all settled. Just do your best. Sure, we'll give it a try. Utage, what brings you here? Evening, Zijin. Oh, I know. You came to get the latest scoop? It's complicated. Anyway, gotta go. Utage? Need something? Don't blame me. I know you're a big fan of my old work, and I'll definitely make it up to you later. But you have to understand why I'm doing this. This is what it means to be a designer. You like playful and pretty things, and your taste is impeccable, but you're still just a student. You don't understand the true value of what I'm doing. Maybe it's you who doesn't understand. Fashion isn't always about coming up with the most appealing design. You don't get labeled fashionable just because a ton of people like it. But seeing how you think your work needs outside approval to become real fashion, we'll just have to give everyone a good look. Excuse me, but the show is about to begin, and we need to clear the backstage. So if you 2 ladies could return to your seats... Okay, I won't spoil your fun anymore. Please enjoy your unique fashion show. Miss Yi, I believe you're the first in the emerging designers category? I am. Today's going to be so eye-opening for those old-timers, right from the start. Utage. Miss Yi? Miss Yi Zijin! I'm over here. What's the matter? I need to confirm something with you. Calm down, what is it? When I was backstage, I noticed that your showcase items didn't match the list you submitted beforehand. Someone claiming to be your assistant said you decided on a last-minute change for a better reception. How is that possible? I told the head stylist about the draping issue with the top pieces earlier. How would he not notice? The head stylist and I saw you talking to the person in question backstage earlier, so it didn't seem too suspicious. Could it be? Utage! The head stylist thought anyone already inside the event couldn't possibly be suspicious, and that every designer would be at the reception, so it was perfectly natural to send an assistant to carry out your changes. But I was still a little uneasy, so I came over to confirm. Stop the show! Stop it now! Let me go backstage! I'm afraid it's too late now. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. A warm welcome to everyone gathered here on this beautiful night to participate in our Spring Pop fashion show. Without further ado, I will now hand the opening over to our emerging designers. These young artisans are the future of design, and their works will surely shine brightly on stage. First up are the brand new creations of Miss Yi Zijin. Wait! It seems like Miss Yi here is a little shy, but truth be told, she has dedicated her all for this show. Why, just before I came on stage, her assistant even handed me a special introduction to read. Inspired by the primitive jungles of Sargon, the power of life lies within the rugged rawness of nature, incorporated into a unique urban aesthetic to create an original style. Please enjoy the newest release from the Wild Jungle series. The brilliant lights seem to drip down onto the rough and wild patterns, like gold seeping from the remote wilderness into modern civilization. The models carry on with their rehearsed poses, the contrasting juxtaposition of their shockingly exaggerated accessories, and their outfits exuding an intense glamour. Sir, please wait! This is a mistake! Stop! Stop the showcase! It's so over. Yi. Miss Yi. Is this really your work? No, it's not. I mean, yes, but it's an old collection I've already abandoned. I didn't intend to showcase these. It's so exquisite, brimming with the vitality of nature. Primitivity and modernity, nature and civilization. Who knew they could harmonize so wonderfully in these designs? The purest form of beauty, like how a child would look at things. Something I've been painstakingly searching for. You've actually given it form. Miss Yi Zhizheng, you've done some outstanding work here! His voice is far from loud, but everyone present is sure they could clearly hear the famous designer's evaluation. Then, applause erupts from all over the venue, finally forming a sea of congratulations. Yi Zhizheng sits back in her chair, unable to utter a word amidst the clamor and cheers. Utage! So here's where you were. Been looking for ya. Evening. Whoa! Got your nails done again? Isn't it pretty? I went with a dark core look this time. Almost forgot why I was looking for ya. You know that Wild Jungle series that's been all the rage in London these days? Oh yeah? What, you don't? It got real popular after some show, and now we got brands everywhere in London making clothes and accessories in that fashion. So, I wanted to ask your opinion. See how you're the famous pink katana and all. Hey! That pendant you got on! It's from that Wild Jungle series, right? Yep. How do I put it? The line has an interesting concept, but the designer herself is a little boring. Basically, I'd only recommend buying 1 or 2 pieces from the collection. But the sudden rise in popularity? Maybe just a coincidence? Phew! I can relax now that I've gotten a positive review from you. Right. I hear the shop behind this line is offering a sale recently. 20% off! Interested? That's so. Then... time for another shopping trip. Amazing. Amazing. I feel like this one was predictable enough because I know that it follows a set standard storyline that is used a lot in terms of that switching of pieces from another person. Check Starlight chat? Okay. Oh! Goodness. Thank you, Calemax. Thank you for letting me know. We had, we apparently just hit, 3.5k on YouTube. We hit 3.5k on the YouTube side. Thank you very, very much, guys. If you are new here, hello, hello. My name is Starlight. I am a prismatic kitsune. I can't, words. Hi. I hope everybody is doing well. I can't. I lost how to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Starlight. I'm a prismatic kitsune. Thank you very much for the support. If you just subscribed, I appreciate. If you haven't yet subscribed and you're new here, could definitely consider doing so. Definitely consider following on Twitch. I also have a Discord if you are interested. We have a lovely community in the Discord that we would love to have you. We do have an Arknights channel, and there is an Enfield channel, although I'm never in it. And we would be happy to have you there. But thank you guys so much for 3.5k. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I have not touched Enfield. Actually, if you go to the YouTube channel, if you go to the main page in the YouTube channel, I actually made an entire video explaining why I will not be playing Enfield in the immediate future. So if you're interested in my reasoning, I actually have an entire video dedicated to the reason why. Definitely consider watching that. I spent a lot of time on it. The reception has been really nice though. People have been very, very kind, very understanding. But yeah, as a new Arknights doctor, I am going to be avoiding it for the time being, but I appreciate you guys a lot. Am I excited for the collab? I am, yeah. I haven't looked too much into it directly, but this is going to be the first collab that I can participate, and I believe I can also read the event, so that's rare for me to be able to read the event, and I'm really, I always get very excited if I'm able to read the events. It's very rare that I can do that when it's current, to where veterans are. So the events I've been able to read so far were Atto and Actor Die, and those are the only ones I have so far. Aside from the much older ones like Code of Brawl and Wolamond and things like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to any story I can read, and it's gonna be the first collab I can participate in. You can read it. Yes, I'm excited. The video in SC is incredible. Day of the Firewatch is at hand? What? Have I watched Bang Dream? I have not seen Bang Dream, but I know of it. I have an art book from it because I was trying to do that art style at one point. What was I gonna say? I get, sorry. I'm not handling confusion well suddenly. I'm like not handling my words correctly. I have not seen Bang Dream. I do have an art book of it. And I really like, Rosalia, actually. I know that that's not the focus for this, but that is what I know of Bang Dream, is that I really like Rosalia, and I really love, their song Firebird. But I have not looked into it too much, aside from that. Suddenly. I get tongue-tied. I get tongue-tied easily. I can stream, I swear. I do know how to do the live streaming thing. I have done it for a few years. I am familiar. If you get popular, you might be able to make a character for Arknights. Nami, the mother of Golden Glow, made her. I know, Nami's very inspiring to me as a novice. Now, I have Mizuki. I'm going to try rolling a little bit for Golden Glow. Probably never gonna see Pepe anytime soon, but that's okay. But I really love Nami's work. She's very talented. I've done fashion design reviews where I have gone over her work. She does a very good job in her color composition. Her backgrounds especially are really nice. Star will design a gacha character one day. I would love to. I would love to. I've got so many different things going on in terms of, like, evolving ideas. I haven't done a lot of character design recently, so I don't necessarily have a good portfolio for it at the moment, but I would love to. Is Nami a popular freelancer? I think she's mainly known within the Arknights community, but her, I think most people know her because of the Arknights work that she does, but she does do very, very good work, and I've done review of her artwork just going through the skins in the shop before. Very popular in niche circles. Yes, that is true. She's definitely known in a few different circles. Is what I can say. The mouth of prophecy have spoken. Has a cult following, if you will, yeah. You ever spend on Golden Glow banner? She was trying to go for full potential, right? Because I was wondering why it was taking so many pulls, and I didn't understand what how potentials worked. $500. Well, okay, there's her freelance paycheck. That's insane. I mean, okay, but honestly, I cannot blame her at all, because, I can't blame her. Because if you are the design mama of a character in a game officially, that really will be your baby, you know? That's gonna be, like, nothing is going to make you more, like, focused. I can understand it. Honestly, I feel like Hypergriff should have just gifted it to her. Full pot Golden Glow as payment for your work. How many times would you pull for your character? Well, here's the thing, right? If you're pulling for a character, I'm guessing that you would know the release date of your character, which is probably out at least a year in advance in terms of design and production. So I just probably wouldn't be rolling for a year, half a year, and then just throw everything possible into that. Can't only blame her if she didn't do the same thing for Mizuki and Pepe. Pepe would be, well, not at the time it wasn't as hard, right? Because if you had the limited banner before. Golden Glow didn't get released for like 3 years. Oh, right, wasn't there like, I think I've heard somebody say that there was a, whatchamacallit? Like a delay, an unforeseen delay, so maybe she wasn't going to be aware. Maybe she wasn't going to know, what kind of thing. Word for artists? That didn't have a spoiler, right? That's okay, that's okay. I can let this go, right? If I saw what you were saying, quickly, something about AI. So the thing with that, and I won't go into this too deeply, the main thing is, yes, it is terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying. It has affected a lot of my work, it has affected a lot of my friends' work, it has absolutely affected commissions and everything. However, I think the best thing to learn from it is that pivoting to a personal brand is going to be the way to go in the future, right? There's so many artists who can do so much of the technical work, but very few who are making a name for themselves directly beyond their technical ability, right? So one of the reasons that, you know, people decide to become VTubers, one of the reasons that people decide to make like a little mascot, one of the reasons that people decide to go out and do artist sallies at conventions. Building your brand beyond your technical ability is going to be the strongest, most important thing you can do. Everyone thought she was a dog. Nami could not say anything to correct them. She couldn't correct them for 3 years then? That's insane. So she was extremely delayed by comparison, right? It sounds like. All right. We still have a bit to go here. Never thought I'd be buying art at Artist Alley, but here I am. It's really great to support local artists for sure. And in your case, THLBH, especially if they're drawing silence. By brand, do you mean carving a market niche or making your own personal identity for consumers? I mean personal identity. Market niche definitely helps. Like, my content has shifted over very heavily to Arknights recently. Just by accident, based on just community discovery and things. That was not my intent. But I do specifically mean personal identity. So, how I approach, playing the game versus how somebody else would, or how I approach making artwork to sell versus how somebody else would, or the type of audience that you're going for, right? Like, Artist Alley is so full of really cute, really simple stuff, and I like things that are a little bit deeper, a little bit more dramatic. So finding people who sort of fit that niche, and then also are attracted to you individually beyond the niche itself, which is something I am still learning. Something I'm definitely still learning about. Commission more Roma stuff. Money wasn't tight. Spent a grand on model train. I mean, that's a choice. That is a choice. You've never seen silence art at Artist Alley? Really? I guess it would be really niche. Have you seen the artwork of Kentaro Miura or Berserk? Do you know any artist who matches that style? I'm not familiar with the first name, but Berserk? So, realistic ink drawing? It's not really the lane that I'm as involved in. That would be very much like a blend of Western comic detail, but anime style. It's pretty unique. It stands out pretty well on its own, honestly. Raul doesn't love his wife as much as his model trains. Noted. Well, keychains and stuff still count. If you're seeing keychains of your favorite at conventions, that still counts. All right. I gotta continue with the operator records. We're trying to get through the Higashi Ops. But if you want to like talk art, if you want to talk art styles, if you want to discuss all those things, definitely consider joining the Discord because I will happily talk about art-related stuff. Admittedly, not for the next 3-ish days because I'm really, really busy trying to get some contest entry work done. But I will absolutely be showing off the contest entry work soon. I'm gonna try really hard to do my best with it. I developed a new art style for it that I'm really excited for, and it's going to make all of my future art so much easier, so much more streamlined, and a lot higher quality, so I am excited. Mr. Blanc, I pursue true beauty. Why do I feel like I heard this from 2 people before? Look, he doesn't seem deadly, okay? He does not seem deadly. Art styles do not matter now, but rather the medium of art. Do you agree with that? Art style used to be a huge thing people focused on. Finding your art style was like the goal of every artist. I do agree that now it is less important, especially with AI. It is definitely less important now because the AI can copy any art style, right? So art style has taken a back seat in importance and relevancy, and personal brand and approach to medium, I would definitely agree, is more important now. I do clay work. You can't do AI, you can't make AI with clay, so that's something that I'm hoping to really, really push going forward too. Alright. And again, if you want to talk anything art related, I'm busy rushing contest entry stuff. I'm just streaming so that I can stay on target. With the operator records and getting ready for future work and everything like that. But if you want to join the Discord, lots and lots of art discussion in the Discord. It is an art-focused Discord sometimes. But, alright, I want to talk more about art stuff, but I do have to go back to the operator record, so thank you for understanding. Alright. Utage, let us see the rest of your tale here. The tale of Nuegiri. Just an ordinary high schooler in Higashi. Definitely. Alright. Oh. Long ago. War raged across Higashi, with many ambitious warlords lording over their own territories. This is a story that takes place in one of those territories of no particular note, on a night of no particular note. Several bugyos patrol the empty city streets, carrying lanterns in one hand, gripping sword hilts with the other. The houses that line the streets are completely silent. Perhaps they have been abandoned, or perhaps their residents simply dare not make a sound. Disease and war have made the city a bleak and gloomy place. The bugyos are used to nights like this, and continue to solemnly carry out their duties. The daimyo who rules over the city is strong, wise, and virtuous. But even the greatest leader cannot make food and medicine appear out of thin air. What fate awaits this city? No one discusses it, but the same answer is on everyone's minds. Hey, do you hear something? What? I think it's coming from the rooftops. The bugyos look up, hoping to find the wind or some kind of small, harmless animal in a time of war like this. What they find is a humanoid silhouette with a hunched back, thick limbs, long fur growing from its body, and a tail winding and twisting as though it has a mind of its own. The strange monster hides on the rooftops, its face shadowed, with only a pair of lilac eyes staring at the bugyos with a gleam of malice. Bugyos stare in stunned silence, daring not to avert their eyes, nor make a single movement. Until the monster lets out an eerie, ear-splitting cry. Ah! What is that thing? A cursed monster! Drive it away! You've angered it! The monster leaps, its purple eyes drawing a curve in the night sky, landing beside the bugyos. It swings its massive claws without hesitation at the bugyo trying to shoot it. The blow sends the bugyo flying. He does not make a sound as he impacts a house by the street, causing it to collapse. The other bugyos attempt to scatter, but the monster's attacks are relentless. Soon, only a single young bugyo is left to face the monster, his sword offering little comfort in the face of such a foe. His legs tremble. Unable to flee, all he can do is await his inevitable death. With a roar, the monster bares its fangs and charges at him, the ground rumbling under its thick limbs. Yet the flash of a blade coming down from the roof is even faster. The monster takes a couple of steps back, its arm injured, showing fear for the first time. The daimyo himself has come, sword in hand. Aruji Dono! You should not be here! It's dangerous! Vile monster! You'll pay for the harm you have done to my people! The brave daimyo has the upper hand at first, but he is mortal flesh and blood, and his strength alone is insufficient to overcome the mysterious creature. Even as the daimyo's sword cuts the creature's flesh and draws its blood, its attacks do not cease. The monster's black claw wounds the daimyo, and corrupt blood seeps into his body, draining the last bit of his strength. As the daimyo falls to the ground, he sees a figure charging the fleeing monster. It is the Yanbugyo, who has mustered the courage to strike at the monster with no regard for his own safety, impaling its heart with his sword. The monster's corpse hits the ground, and the night is silent once more. The smell of blood is the only reminder that remains of the terrible battle that just occurred. The daimyo bestowed his own sword upon the Yanbugyo in recognition of the courage he displayed. The Yanbugyo became the daimyo's personal guard, and was granted the name of Nuigiri, an honor that would be passed down from generation to generation. The daimyo himself contracted erypathy that night. The accursed illness invoked by the accursed beast did not crush the daimyo's virtuous heart. Knowing that his days were numbered, he devoted his last days to improving the lot of his city. His son inherited his will and continued to develop the city, overcoming challenging times to enter an era of prosperity. The mysterious monster, the Nue, became a local legend. The Nue would appear periodically, announcing its arrival with its ominous call, whereupon the descendants of Nuigiri would pursue and kill it. Defeating the Nue drives out bad luck and brings good fortune. Rhodes Island Liaison Office. So that's the Higashi's legend of the Nuigiri? Yeah, they say that the Nuigiri clan continues to protect a certain prominent Higashi's clan, driving misfortune away and bringing in good fortune. But there's no record of this daimyo, or what city he ruled. That's because it's legend. The goods check out just fine. Same corridor as usual. Take a left at that corner there, and you'll see a red sign marking the cargo elevator. Closure's storage room is 2 floors up. There are 3 security checkpoints along the way. Just follow the signs and listen to staff instructions. You Rhodes Islanders always have so much red tape. Can't we do that package for you, just sign here stuff? Alright, I'll go through the waybills. You go and deliver the goods. Me? Quit babbling and go. Be careful not to get lost. Heaven knows the corridors in this place still confuse me, even though I've been here a bunch of times. I'll be going then. A new messenger? He's got the look of a first-timer. That's what this job's like. People come and go all the time. You know how hard logistics work is, with all the dangers out there. What about your old partner, that Parker kid? Did he quit? He tangled with some beasts on a solo delivery, so he's gone back home to Rimbilliton to recuperate. Not sure how serious it is. Well, glad he's alive at least. Which is why I got a new partner. All the corridors look the same. I'm lost, aren't I? There isn't a single soul in sight. How'd I even end up here, anyway? Are you delivering to Closure's storage room? Do you need a guide? Oh, a schoolgirl. Thank you. Are you a patient here? An operator, too. Want to see my hall pass? Sorry, I just made assumptions because you look so young. May I trouble you to show me the way, then? No prob. Let me just... Hey, you can't take that box! Why not? It's for me. But this stuff still needs to go through Rhodes Island security checks. I take care of it myself. Looky. Utage, cosmetic series. Happy? Or you think it might be an Originium bomb? How about I open it in front of you? Well, there's no need for that. It's just... procedure. Flip around and walk straight until you hit the third door. Take the corner a good 20 meters after that, turn right, then pop down the corridor on the left and walk 30 meters. Off you go now. I got training. Bye! Wait, don't... Is that what Rhodes Island's operators are like? I guess free spirit is the word for it. I should tell the people at security that this operator named Utage just took one of the packages. Alright, let's move. Utage. The messenger does not realize that Utage has not left. She's hiding behind a corner, just out of sight. Utage holds the box like it is the most precious thing she has ever held. She follows behind the messenger, completely silent. What? So, you're really into Higashi myths and legends? Of course. That's why I became a messenger, to see and learn new things. I ask people for local stories wherever I go. Sounds like a messenger thing, alright. Although, I've actually heard a different version of the Nuigiri legend. Oh? Let's hear it. Well... The story takes place in the same city, but in this story, the daimyo was not a paragon of virtue and selflessness. He was short-sighted and arrogant, little different from the bandits in the hills. He was cruel and brutal, and carried a hatred of all ill omens. He loathed the infected, stopped at nothing to eliminate any he discovered. The daimyo's reign over his territory was one of terror and misery. Things came to a head when the daimyo was attacked by the infected in a riot. Driven to desperation, the infected had set a trap for the daimyo, who managed to escape, but not before contracting erypathy himself. The daimyo slew his assassins, then drew his sword, stained with infected blood, to the ground in disgust. He could not accept his end, to be brought down by a filthy peasant illness. He ordered his servants, the Nuigiri clan, to protect everything he had. His city, his family, his status, and his reputation. The Nuigiri were no longer just the guardians of the daimyo. They were also tasked with eliminating all the Nue in the daimyo's eyes. Be it people, armies, or catastrophes. To those on the outside, they were killing some kind of mysterious monster that threatened them. The duty of the Nuigiri became a curse, a cycle. A cycle they repeated generation after generation. Countless innocent souls were branded Nue simply because they learned the truth, and were eliminated in order to hide it. Today, the city is gone, but it is said that the Nuigiri clan still exists, operating in the shadows. Taken under the wing of a major Higashi clan, they continue to perform their ancestral duties, eliminating all Nue so dubbed by their master. That's the version I know. Such a wildly different story. Fascinating. Interesting topic of conversation. Doctor, when did you come in? part about the daimyo being cruel and brutal. Oh, don't take it too seriously. I heard it in passing, and I can't vouch for its authenticity. It's just a story. What's a good story without a bit of exaggeration? Why hasn't the new guy come back yet, though? Are you here because you're expecting something important, Doctor? Yes. There are a few reports scheduled to be delivered today. I'm done with the waybills here. We need to go see Closure. Did that slowpoke really get lost? I'm gonna have words for him. Huh? What's that? What's going on? Alarm from the storage room. Let's check it out. There are several operators standing by in the corridor leading to Closure's storage room. What happened? Someone tripped the thermal alarms. Possible use of combat arts in the area. But there's no sign of fighting, only a cart full of goods. That's the packages we brought in today. There should be a messenger too. Where is he? The operator shakes his head. We're investigating the incident, Doctor. Please stay with us and be on guard. Okay. Doctor? Grown man doesn't just vanish into thin air like that, right? Look here. Doctor crouches by the side of the cart, catching a slight whiff of a certain scent. A minute, sweet scent. Could it be... Well, that was annoying. Utage looks down at the slightly dented cardboard box in her hands as she mutters irritably. I'm pissed. Ugh, what a pain. Utage puts the package on the table, along with her katana. With her painstakingly painted, nail-adorned fingers, she takes a small knife and cuts the cardboard box open, revealing a tiny component between the layers of cardboard. It is a delicate component connected to a tiny originium battery. Utage stares at the component. The smile is gone from her face. Hello? Do you hear me? Utage starts talking to the component. Obviously a covert listening device. Back in the secret manor, she knew nothing of duty or responsibility. She was simply raised according to the Elder's plans. She did not know what lay outside the manor's walls. She did not even know enough to be curious. For better or for worse, she demonstrated outstanding aptitude and easily passed the Nuigiri clan's rigorous training regimen. She received her mission. Become an ordinary Higashi citizen, an ordinary high schooler who likes to look good, a Rhodes Islander who keeps a low profile, and eliminate the Nue in the name of her master. It was an easy assignment. No one would ever find out who she was. Her parents and the rest of the family had no doubt that she would become the next leader of the Nuigiri clan. The final step to becoming leader was to complete her mission at Rhodes Island. Doctor, we found the messenger leaning against a door, far off his route. He was unconscious, case unknown. Must be exhaustion. Take him to the lounge and let him rest. But if he... This really couldn't be more suspicious. Trust me, Everything will be alright. I've checked the area. No sign of anyone. If you say so, Doctor. We'll take him to the lounge. Get the other operators out of here, too. I'll file the records. I'm only gonna say this once. Doesn't really matter since you're gonna record it anyway. I love my life here. I love hanging out with my friends. Everything on Rhodes Island is awesome. Way better than the old manor. Oh, I don't like training, but I love skipping it. Which is why, if you send a spy to Rhodes Island, I'm gonna pick him out in like 5 seconds. I don't care which of you is into Rhodes. If you ever pull funny business like this again, I'll be back to pay Clan Nuigiri a visit, and then there won't be a Clan Nuigiri anymore. Say hi to Mama and Papa for me. Utage pivots as she draws her katana. Cut cleanly in half, the pieces of the listening device fall into the trash can. That stupid messenger just had to try and fight back. He made me spill all this loose powder. Maybe I should have given it a bit before slicing the bug. Could have had the folks back home teach him a lesson. Ugh, I'm pissed! Utage does not want to be an assassin or a spy, nor carry the burden of whatever ancestral duty her clan keeps babbling about. Utage does not like training. Being an operator can be rather exhausting, after all. All she wants to be is a high schooler. A real Higashi JK. Hey, Hirata! Utage-chan! What's that? The latest issue? No way you're reading it without me. Of course I'm not. I just got it. Well, whatever. Let's head up in your room and I'll try out some new cosmetics on you. Again? That was a wild one. The heck? That one was definitely, wow. The heck? That was a very strange one. Hello, Trion. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I'm so confused by Utage. Remember the Kazemaru story I gave you? I'm trying to remember. They're rivals, right? I mean, not like directly rivals, but like they're wary of each other? If I remember, like they're wary? I forget the exact details, I'm sorry. Utage, as always, the secret powerhouse. No? I remember there's like a knowledge of each other, but I don't, if I'm thinking of the right thing, maybe I'm not thinking of the right thing. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry, it was like a week or two ago and I was trying to absorb everything Higashi. Now you know how she knows how to be a spy? I mean, I guess, kind of? And her species is like not her species is like a folk legend, right? Like, sorry, my head is not doing well today in terms of following through things. Gonna take a sneak peek? No! What? You can't stop me? Are you- no lookies. No lookie. Yeah, I might have to clarify, some stuff. She's new at the creature clan is named after, so I understood that. But is it like, okay, it's a yokai. I'll have to later look up what a Nue is, because this is my first time hearing of that yokai in particular, so I don't have, like, the background knowledge of this one. What? What do you- third time what? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I'm so confused. Alright. Ad? I'm sorry, I can't control the YouTube ads, guys. I really wish I could. I really wish there was a way that I could, It's a specific creature of legend, not really a species as such. Okay, noted, noted. I haven't heard this one before. Kinda like Chimera, different animals in one. Noted. Utage is kind of the opposite of Kazemaru. Wait, Sorry, I wasn't oh, I'm mixing names up now. You were saying Kazemaru, and in my head, I was thinking Matoimaru? I'm thinking of different operators now. I'm so confused. I'm curious how opposite, but, okay. Noted, noted. Not the Oni the cat ninja. I know now, but I got the names mixed up before. I'm not handling confusion well today. Going with the tangent to the maid skin. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? I know who you mean, though. I know who you mean. Azumara was a ninja that had to go civilian and hated it. Utage was a ninja that went civilian and loved it. Wait. Did we, I didn't read a record of that, did I? Confusion doesn't get any better, you just get used to it. Noted, noted. Clan of all size tend to keep a suit of shinobi. Some people's whole families will be shinobi of Higashi's great households. She herself undertook training from the age of 5. Okay. Why do I feel like you're sleep deprived from working on contest entries? I'm not getting sleep deprived. I'm not sleep- Ugh. Zamaru's introducing an act 2. Okay, I don't want it. Okay, enough. Let's cut it there. Let's cut it there, please. Let's cut it there, please. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna move on. Because now we are apparently starting to get into, like, no-no territory, so I'm done. No, I know you gave me the file, I can't remember everything all the time for every character of everything. Yes, I remember you giving me the file, I just don't have it in my head immediately. Alright. Mumbling confusion and word jumbling are prime sleep deprivation points, or just streaming, frankly. Come on, Star, there's only like 340 operators. Keep track of them. Man, this used to be so much easier when it was Pokemon. Because they didn't each have individual stories. Alright, moving on. We are gonna go to the home section, because the squad- if you hit the squad section, it doesn't immediately go to your squads, it goes to the other thing, and it's annoying.
Morning, Doctor.
Hello! Welcome. Alright. Tsukinogi is next, yes? Are there more than 1,000 Pokemon? Now there are, yes. Alright. If I had the order right. Tsukinogi, and then end with Midnight. Alright. Not looking. She is quite pretty. She is quite pretty. And her voice is just kind of like general cheerful, I think. Alright. She's quite pretty. How can you call yourself a real doctor when you don't have a giant conspiracy pinboard linking every Easter egg and callback and every side story, operator record, and furniture description? I don't know, maybe because I've been doing this for less than 1 year? I already have a pinboard, I just don't have everything yet. Come on, guys. Alright, anyway. An ordinary sunset. There was a sunset like that the day I left Higashi. There, my room's right there. Faster, for heaven's sake. Catastrophe is near, sir. Please make haste. Don't rush me. I know where my art supplies are. We can go as soon as I grab them. They're right under the shelf. They're gone! They were right here. Where did they go? How much of a hurry were they in? They knocked my things over. They ruined a great work of art. Criminals! Calm down. Does anyone else live here? The landlady, Frau Parry, a housewife who knows nothing of art. She couldn't tell the sunset from an egg in the fry pan. Check the list to see if they have been evacuated. Roger. I hardly ever spoke to her. Do I even have her contact information? Mr. Devlin, you just got a new message on your communicator. Here. Herr Devlin, since you were away, I packed your things into a suitcase at the door, so you can take them and evacuate as soon as you return. Be safe, Harry. Thank goodness. What a saint! Is that everything, then? I'll place them in the truck. Yes, let's go. Thank goodness. I can paint on the way. Let's go. Roger. Give me some room to paint. Sir, try not to sit like that. You could fall off. Oh no, my brushes! My paints! I knew I shouldn't have trusted that stupid woman. The canvas is ruined. The brushes have been soaked in paint. All the paint is mixed up. It's all useless now. It's just a painting. You'll get another chance. No, there will never be another chance. I've chased catastrophes for so long, all for the moment when I can capture one's majesty with my own canvas and brush. Sir, My painting, my dream, my life. Everything gone. Leave me alone! Didn't you hear me? I said to leave me alone! What time do you think it is? The sun's already setting! I don't need counseling. I'm not dead! This is my last warning. Knock one more time and I'll... Oh, it's you. Good evening, Mr. Devlin. Good evening. You were the one that forecasted the catastrophe. Something Island? Rhodes Island. I'm an operator from Rhodes Island. Oh, that's it? I introduced myself when we first met. Don't tell me you've forgotten my name after we spent this entire trip together. Of course not. You're Tsukinogi! I'm glad I made an impression on you after all. Anyway, I have a few questions for you. I apologize if I'm interrupting anything. Are you feeling any better? Thanks to you folks. Not that I was injured to begin with. Good to hear. What about in terms of mental health? Anything we can help you with? Well, my painting's done for. Couldn't get any worse on that end. I see. Are you having any difficulties living at the accommodation site? You seem to have declined all visitors. Difficulties. If I had to say, it would be great if my friendly neighbors stopped bothering me. I'm not registering for anything. I'm not interested in any post-catastrophe mutual aid group. I don't want to see anybody's lawn faces, and I especially don't want to be made to answer pointless questions at my own door. I see. Is that all then? I'm not here to make you uncomfortable. If you want me to stop, just say so. Don't you catastrophe messengers leave as soon as the catastrophe's over? Why are you still here? Have you ever met any others? No. Only read about them in books. There are many kinds of catastrophe messengers. Some take an interest in things other than their jobs. Others simply quit. As for me, I have my reasons for staying. For example, I've taken an interest in your situation. Spare me. There are plenty of others who'd prefer your attention. I hear crying outside every night. That was simply one of many reasons. Maybe it's the scenery that keeps me here. There are plenty of sights worth seeing. For example, a hill with beautiful sunsets. Perhaps that might interest a disciple of the great Lithuanian landscape artist Leon, a prodigy who devoted his life to the pursuit of light and shadow. You looked into my background? What art lover wouldn't know a thing or two about the greats? The landscape that you left behind before you left Lithuania, the refined touches capturing the moment when the sunset fades away. It was most impressive. Rubbish. It couldn't compare to the beauty of a catastrophe. Nothing could. Painting aside, seeing beautiful sights can still help soothe one's mind. If you're interested... I'm not. I won't be going. I appreciate that you and your colleagues helped me escape the catastrophe, but that doesn't change the fact that my painting was ruined. If you were just a little quicker, a little more decisive in driving away those rioters, maybe I could have made it back and saved my supplies before Frau Perry packed them for me. So I don't need your concern. Do whatever you want, just don't bother me. I sincerely hope this is the last time I see you, Miss Tsukinogi. Regardless, it was a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Devlin. Incidentally, I do have a little gift for you before I leave. This isn't part of the job, just a token from one art lover to another. I hope you can accept it. I'll leave it here then. I wish you a good evening. There's no color on the blank canvas, only shadows. He gazes at their swaying edges. There, light and shadow break apart like the void. He lashes out, knocking over the easel. I can't paint. Damn it, I can't paint! The catastrophe's magnificent, beautiful song of light and shadow, that ensemble of colors, it will never come again. What is there to paint if I can't even pick up my brush? Her gift. Art supplies, paint, clearly meant as compensation. How did she even know that I use this brand of paint? I never mentioned it in interviews. Did she deduce it from the paintings? Nothing of value, though. I shouldn't have expected much. Higashini's wood print? It's a landscape. I've never seen this technique before. The lines are highly expressive. The colors are bold, almost sacrilegious, but the effect is interesting. There's something to be said about this method. It's getting late. There's been less crying at night lately. Is the woman who left me that print still here? I'm busy! Hold on! I'm coming! Stop knocking! I believe I said I wasn't going to your relocation festival. Good evening, Mr. Devlin. We meet again. You... feeling any better? Your complexion seems brighter. I take it you've been sleeping well? Why did you come here? I told you... Now, it won't do to dig up a lady's shame, would it? You said you were busy? Have you been painting? Just trying out a new technique. That's good to hear. I don't have any questions for you today. Instead, I brought you something. Here. Flowers? Yes, I picked them from that hill I mentioned, at around dusk. They still carry the dew on them. Ordinary flowers, bland colors, unrefined forms. There's no beauty here. They're worthless. Oh, I didn't bring them for you to admire. What? I would like to ask that you paint a still life of them. And why would I ever paint something so mundane? Did you enjoy those Higashini's prints? I grew up in Higashi. When I went into town with my family, I often saw artists lined up before the great manors, presenting their proudest works to the master of the house. I had the chance to see many fine paintings and learned a thing or two about art appreciation. I picked a few to bring with me when I left Higashi, but admiring art by oneself can be so dull. All the better if they could help someone else in need. Don't you agree? Give me the flowers. I'll paint them. Now what? Since I'm the one commissioning, perhaps I should lay them out myself. It's messy inside. And it's cold outside. Would you rather keep chatting here? Come in. Well, you certainly weren't exaggerating when you said it was messy. I don't see any room for the flowers. They handed out a lot of useless supplies. I didn't want to waste time cleaning up when it's just a temporary place anyway. That won't do. A comfortable environment helps one feel at ease, which is crucial for painting. Let me help you clean up, for the sake of the painting. There's no need for that. Where should I start? Hey! What's all this over here? Don't touch that! I'll do it myself! 20 minutes later. Just put that stack of sketch paper over there. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? This place is finally fit for habitation. What a bother. Oh. The facing of the canvas, the height of the easel, and the position of the flowers. I caught a glimpse of your room when I went in with you that day. It was very tidy. I restored it from memory. You didn't take the still life of the flowers hanging on the wall, so I put these where it was. Do you feel uncomfortable with anything? No, it looks just like before the catastrophe. This is what I saw when I turned on the lights after coming back from practice every night. Sometimes I could still smell Frau Perry making her soup downstairs. I never had any, but it feels warm and fuzzy. I hope it makes you comfortable. But I never saw these sketches in your room. I gave them to Frau Perry to dispose of. I didn't expect her to pack them into the suitcase. That's how my supplies got ruined, all to save these worthless sketches. May I have a look? Suit yourself. Just practice sketches, barely above scrap paper. There are some beautiful landscapes here. Hills, cliffs, meadows, and the setting sun at dusk. Frau Perry probably thought the same as you. Oh, how nice! So she ruined everything. Not at all. The depiction of the sunset in these sketches far surpasses the painting that you left at the academy. Worthless. You've seen many catastrophes, haven't you? Yes. Then you understand that all the sunsets, all the eventides, all the sights of the world are nothing in comparison to one. I had developed techniques never before seen in Lithuanian, combining colors in beautiful and novel ways, perfectly capturing light and shadow in the moment. But they rejected it. They said it wasn't elegant enough, wasn't detailed enough. Those were the pretexts they used to block me from exhibitions. I thought I wasn't good enough, so I did everything I could to own my skills. I didn't care about the critics. All I cared about was Erleon's approval. Do you know what he said when I finally showed him the finished sunset I was so proud of? He said, "Your paintings don't move me anymore." Later, I understood that it wasn't a matter of technique. I just wasn't meant to make this sort of painting. When I saw the prints you gave me yesterday, for a moment, I traveled back in time to when I would fervently try out any new technique, but I came to my senses the moment I put brush to canvas. I couldn't do it. I couldn't paint such mundane scenery, no matter how much I'd changed, because that's not what I live for. I have the technique. All I need is a more suitable subject, something stunning, to create a true masterpiece. Then they'll understand. A sunset? The day I picked up the paintbrush, I was destined to travel this path, to dedicate my life to painting the most magnificent sight in the world. A catastrophe. I see. I appreciate all that you've done. I'll be leaving once I finish your commission. Chasing the next catastrophe? Yes. If you don't want them anymore, do you mind if I take these sketches? If it pleases you, Personally, I'd rather see them all burnt. I'll take my leave then. What's that commotion outside? That scent. It's familiar. Frau Perry's soup! You're up, Herr Devlin. What are you doing? It's the Relocation Festival. Tsukinogi's post-catastrophe manual aid group organized it. It's a day that everyone can relax. And your drawings have given the festival such an artistic bent. Drawings? My drawings? He looks up to see threads swaying in the air. An innumerable number of threads linking the many sheds together. From them hang numerous sketches, fluttering in the wind. His sketches. I've told you so many times that your drawings are beautiful, and people should see them, but you would never have any of it. I'm not sure how she convinced you, but it's wonderful that everyone gets to see them now. No, take them down. This is trash, not art. Why? I like your drawings. You don't know the first thing about art. If they see them, they'll know just how inept they are. Now, I may not know much about art, but I love your drawings from the bottom of my heart. Besides, art isn't just for certain people. What? Seeing your drawings reminds me of home, the one we lost to the catastrophe. I still feel sad, of course, but your drawings are so beautiful. They make me think, if we work hard to get our lives back in order, and find the time to travel around once we've settled down, maybe we could see the kind of sights we see in those drawings. That's impossible! Look around if you don't believe me. Did you see that one of the poplar grove? I wish we could walk through a grove like that, sit down and have a picnic. We'll find a place like that when things settle down. I promise. That fried egg looks so red. Dad, I'm hungry. That's not an egg. It's the sun rising in the morning forest mist. It's beautiful. The sun! I love the sun. Everyone loves your drawings. It's been awful lately. What with having to abandon our homes and all. Everyone's having a hard time. Tsukinogi helped a lot, of course. She even fixed my pot. It's all thanks to her that everyone's feeling so much better. She planned this festival for us too. I don't know how to thank her. She also said I should apologize to you. I'm so sorry about spilling your paints when I packed your things. I've been thinking about how to make it up to you. Say, would you like to try some of my soup? Tsukinogi. Have you seen her, Frau Perry? She said that if you asked, I should point you to that little hill to the south of the accommodation site. Oh, hold on. That wasn't all. What? She also said that she's not there right now. She said you'd know when to find her there, and not to forget your art supplies. I see. You know, I think I would like a bowl of soup, please. Make it a large one. I see. Was right about the time. It's good to see you, Mr. Devlin. As I said, there's a wonderful view here. The great golden orb sinks toward the horizon in the distance. It is like the heart of the day, beating futilely to keep the last light alive. With every pulse, it sends out brilliance beyond reckoning, even as the horizon eats away at it. But night is inexorable, inevitable. It's beautiful, isn't it? There was a sunset like that the day I left Higashi. Why? Why did you do it? Well, why didn't you destroy those sketches yourself? I'm not in the habit of doing so. Sit down, Mr. Devlin. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a shrine high in the mountains. Born to an old and respected family, she was destined at birth to shoulder the clan's future. From a young age, she learned various rituals and dances, and met many important people. She hated all that. Hated all those frivolous, superficial, impractical things. And so, when she grew up, she left home to become a catastrophe messenger. She used her abilities to help many people escape catastrophe, but grew estranged from her family. One day, a catastrophe struck near where she had grown up. She managed to evacuate most of the nearby residents, but her family would not leave and refused to listen to her. That was when she realized that she didn't know how to talk to them. Strange, isn't it? She could convince people, powerful people in high places, but when it came to her own family, there was nothing she could do except watch the tragedy occur. A sad story. Some people dash towards their dreams, never stopping to look around them. The sunset is not a catastrophe, but neither is one superior to the other. The beauty of the sight lies in whether or not the traveler notices it. Stop to look around you once in a while. Don't miss the here and now. I remember now. I was just a child who loved to draw back then. I would go to the best location in the tavern to sketch the sunset every day at dusk. The feathers dropping from fowl beasts returning late, the lawn shadows cast by people in the twilight. The workers loved to watch me draw over a drink, laughing that the sunset looked like a fried egg. I said I would draw it even better. I never threw away those sketches. They were put up on the tavern's walls, and customers would drop a few coins to take home the ones they liked. I was happy back then. Then, one day, Herr Leon stood behind me as I drew, and he said, "My boy, your drawing has moved my heart." So, that's what it was. But can I still draw like that? With eyes that have gazed too long upon catastrophes, hands that cannot pick up a paintbrush. Don't forget that you still owe me a painting. Let's make it now. Oh. You can paint me dancing. Her slender form dances in the fading light, whirling with eventide. Brush touches canvas, capturing the instant in eternity. Spectacular job, Tsukinogi! This group has just set a new record for post-evacuation satisfaction levels, and the result of the psychological assessments are extremely positive. This will make subsequent relocation much easier. Hopefully, they'll adjust well to life in the nomadic cities. Good to hear. Is this why you always stay behind afterward? To help people escape the shadow of catastrophe and set their sights on their new lives? Of course. Life goes on, even after the danger has passed. It's important to move on with the right mindset. I heard you even helped a painter finish a new work that's earned the praise of Leon, that famous Lithuanian artist. It stunned the Lithuanian art scene because Master Leon hasn't reviewed a work of art in over a decade. Word has it that the painter already has several solo exhibitions lined up. He was always a talented artist. Don't play dumb. What new little girl story did you come up with this time? Have a guess. You're asking the impossible. All I know for sure is that you made it sound real. I have to wonder, though. What made you choose to stay behind after a catastrophe for the first time? I just hate sadness, that's all. Anyway, time's a-wasting. There's a mission waiting for us. Don't worry, you'll have plenty to do. Goodness. White lies, orange sunsets. I feel like every record today has just been, like, all about deception. Like, everyone's just focused on deception here. What a scamp. Everything's deception-based. It's strange. Higashi is full of deceptive person? I mean, I don't know that. I'm not necessarily saying that. I'm just saying that these past records that we've read have all been pretty deceptive. Well, I mean, last stream wasn't. Kirara wasn't deceptive, just quiet. She was tricky. She was able to make, like... She was able to deceive enemies. I don't know. Any opinion on Devlin's artistic crash out? Man. It's funny, because a lot of the records today have been very, how should we say, relatable to the creative side. The fashion piece, the art piece, it's very, very creative focused today, I guess. So some things are like, oh, this hurts a little more than it should. Either extremes, 1000% honest like Haruka and Hoshi, or deceptive ninjas like Utage. Yeah, true. Is Utage being an assassin also relatable to you? No, not at all. Yeah, the art side is very much like... I mean, I've never experienced a crash out due to, like, not being able to complete a single piece of work. But I can understand the psychological feeling of not being able to pick up the brush. I think the fashion part got me more. Not because I'm interested in fashion stuff, but the whole thing of, like, I can't make the thing that looks... I can't make the wild and crazy thing because I have to pay the bills, so I have to make the generic thing. Like, I was just thinking about that on a completely different side of things. I'm always trying to pursue the thing that will make, like, I can do it quickly and it pays decently and there's, like, a large audience for it, right? I'm always chasing that kind of thing. So when it came to that, in terms of the fashion stuff, I was like, oh, yeah, I understand that. Alright, I need to take a quick BRB. I'll take a quick BRB, and then we will get back to doing the Midnight operator record, and then we will do a little bit of Gamba to wrap things up. Does that sound good? I need to take a quick BRB. I will be right back, and I think Twitch is in ad mode anyway, so I will return shortly. Alright, and why is chat on fire? The heck? Why is chat on fire? What? What? Huh? The deer is here? What? Huh? Are you guys... What is happening right now? The deer has landed? You left the stove on. What do you mean I left the stove on? What? Who's the deer? Tsukinogi? Why is there... The heck? Yeah, Tsukinogi, I suppose. You guys okay? Are you alright? Is everything, you good? What? No you? What? Bakitsune? What do you- what? Huh? What is happening? I leave for like 2 minutes, and you guys go- typical Monday? It's not Monday! A little coup has occurred? What? Why are you asking? You know, we're just gonna move on, I guess. What? I'm so confused by you guys sometimes. Alright. We've got one more record, and then we'll do, a small amount of gamba. Small kernel. Might have started a few fires, thrown a few bombs around, no piggy. Oh my gosh, you guys. Alright.
Yo, Doctor.
Hello.
How about some katana training together?
Alright. Last for today is Midnight, which is funny because I didn't even realize he was Higashi's. Hopefully I've got him enough in recruitment that I've heard his voice enough for this. So I'll do my best. Alright, Midnight. And this is your crazy cosplay design. Okay. Do Taka impression? It's so funny because he really does sound like Taka, doesn't he? Oh gosh. Do I have to... Oh boy. We'll see how this goes. Wait, what am I doing? Run one. There we go. Please don't hurt your voice? No. I can do it. It's fine. Blah. I can't go as low as Taka, but, you know, I can do enough based on just what I've heard his lines. I can't go as low as Taka, that's for sure. But hey, you know, we'll see how it goes anyway. Letter from home. Maybe looking back isn't all that bad every now and then. 11:18 p.m. Overcast. Rhodes Island Landship. Operator dorms. You don't hurry up already, Midnight. I'm going by myself. Give me just another minute. I'm almost done. If you have to burn the midnight oil, wouldn't you rather share the time with the finest Midnight? I'd rather get a new partner. Hey, your terminal's ringing. Looks like Orchid is too eager to see me. Mind taking it for me? Hell no, my hands are full of comics. Well then, prepare yourself for the majestic sight of my soaking- I can't read that. Aren't you delighted you get to enjoy it for free? Midnight, this is a private voice message for you. Transfer complete. The message will begin automatically in 3 seconds. Yoda-kun, did you get the letter I sent you? We don't know where you are right now, but it's been more than 6 months. They said they found a way to contact you, so I thought I'd give it another try. I only hope it reaches you in time. Ever since I sent my last letter, your father's health has worsened day by day. Now it's hard for him to even get out of bed. He's been staring out at the garden a lot. I think he might be waiting for a messenger to come. He keeps telling me not to contact you, but I think it might be his last wish. Please, Yoru-kun, could you? You're getting all your hair water on my comic. I let my hair air dry once in a while. It really brings out my charm. You sure about that? Of course. I know how to take care of looks. What I'm saying is, you sure you don't want to hear the rest of the message? I don't understand a lick of Higashinese, but still. I thought you were waiting for me to head out. I couldn't bear to take another minute. As soon as I realized I was keeping my beloved partner waiting outside in the cold. That's not what you said just now when you took your shower. Whatever. We have a long night ahead of us, and we aren't getting out of it. If you're ready, then let's get going. I thought you would be on the road by now. Who do you think slowed us down? Good evening, Orchid. It may be late, but your makeup is perfect as always. Even the moonlight out the window looks all the more alluring, much thanks to you. You haven't forgotten what I told you last time, have you? I'll be deducting any time you spend talking nonsense instead of working from your overtime pay. In other words, if you want to see your paycheck for tonight's mission, you better stop talking now. Oh, Orchid, why so serious? The only thing that has ever been on my mind is helping lift the weight off your shoulders. Money means nothing to me. Have you read the mission briefing? There's a young man missing nearby. Our job is to find him. You, Midnight? Understood. We're chasing a young man lost in the shades of evening. Worry not, Orchid. No one escapes my charm. With me on the job, I am sure he too will. His parents suspect he was kidnapped by local gangsters. Oh? If it's a kidnapping case on our hands, that's easy. Remember not to make a ruckus. I already have enough reports to take care of. If the boy's parents didn't have dealings with Rhodes Island, this wouldn't have been our mess at all. Very well, my dear leader. We need only keep a low profile, right? Although my aura can hardly be shrouded by any environment or circumstance, I accept this challenge. I am not one to give you a tough time. As long as you get the gist. Now go. Be quick about it. Right. Midnight? Yes. I saw a messenger just now with an urgent message for you from Higashi. Did you get it? If you have something more urgent, I can ask Catapult to take the mission. Oh, Orchid, how moving. You are as considerate as a saint, and your thoughts alone are enough to move me to tears. Get to the point. Do you need Catapult to take this or not? But I am not planning to let some trivial matters from back home affect our important work. Good. Stay in contact then. Ugh, you sure you're fine? My, even you are concerned about me tonight. Looks like my sincere smile has finally melted your hearts. Yeah, sure. I'm just disappointed. I almost got a different partner. Jeremy, is that you? What are you doing here? Didn't you say you wouldn't be coming back for the Oh, lovely lady, don't move, please. Who are you people? We are looking for the Jeremy you speak of. I don't know where he is. I already told the cops as much this afternoon. We are no mere police. What? Then who are you? My lady, your friend was kidnapped by a few menacing-looking gangsters. That's what you told his parents, am I correct? Yes. In that case, please take a look at the reprobate man off to the side behind you. Have you noticed his gaze? Does he seem fearsome to you? Dear God, no way! You don't mean you're... Shh. That's right. We are exactly who you think we are. Those in our line of work will always own up to what we have done. But I'm afraid if someone tries to pin us on something we haven't done... Jeremy is at the Iron Mine pub down on the corner of 18th Street. I told you everything. I should never have lied for him. Please, I'm so sorry. Please don't hurt me. And that's settled. The target's hanging at the pub unharmed. No one kidnapped him. He ran away from home. Aren't you absolutely stunned? I have a fine pair of eyes that never fails to see right through a girl. And what was that hand signal or whatever? Were you trying to tell me to get ready to fight? Look at you. How am I to do harm to a lovely lady like her? You need only to leave these matters to me and my fabulous acting. And here I thought it was my weapon that did the trick. Oh, my darling partner. After my countless demonstrations, how do you still fail to understand? More often than not, words are more effective than violence. One more pint? No, one pint isn't enough. Give me a dozen. Now that I got all that weight off my shoulders, I'm drinking till I drop. Stinking old man. He keeps making me study. What does he know? I want to make music. I'll be the hottest musician in this pub. And I'll have concerts all the way over in Siesta. Who are you? Hey, we're searching for the most eurythmic sound there is. Perhaps you'll grant me, a connoisseur of music, the chance to buy a drink for the man who will become the hottest musician to ever visit this pub? Hell yeah! You've got a good eye! Often I am told I have a particularly fine eye for beauty, but the truth is that my ears are equally sharp. Dear musician, care to tell me what your instrument of choice is? I can play everything, especially guitar. My. Is this your guitar? Look at its exciting colors and contours. It reminds me of a fine lady. I gotta hand it to you. Everything you say is like music to my ears. Thank you for the compliment. Everyone has a talent, and it just so happens mine lies in conversation. To our talents. To talents! Well then, young musician, would you mind giving us a taste of the music you take such pride in? Of course! Here I go! Plays the guitar. How's that? Sounds awesome, right? Ugh. My, your music truly leaves an impression. Now that's a master BSer at work. Please, continue. You sure? I need to put a little more distance between me and that. Need an encore? Try this on for size. I wrote this piece just 2 days ago. Plays the guitar. Okay. What the frickin' hell is this? Boss, this crap's terrible. Yeah, if you're gonna keep torturing our ears, we're out of here. Hey! What are you saying? My music's brilliant! What do you know? How dare you talk smack about my art? You're the one ruining our drinks with all that noise, and you're complaining? Buzz off, kid. Go back to your room and do your homework. Is my music bad? Would you like to hear the truth? Please. My musician friend, I'm afraid you don't have much talent for music. No, that's not true! Please, calm down. Even without talent, a man has the right to chase his dreams. And as long as you persist down this path... Enough! If I don't have talent, then this is all meaningless! Music, guitar, screw it all! This is a beauty of a guitar. You should be more gentle with her. Strums a few chords. How'd you... Hey, that's a good one. Now that's more like it. Oh, new guy playing, huh? Boss, you hear this? If you're doing live music, this is the guy you should hire. You flatter me, but I am not a musician. I merely tried my hand at guitar for a few months to entertain my customers and help them relax. What? Come on, man. You're just here to ruin my day, aren't you? Now that's not quite right, my young musician friend. You're the one who tried to ruin your beloved instrument, not me. I could hand you your guitar back, but have you really put thought to how you will hold it? There's a price to pay for fulfilling your dreams, and it costs not only sweat, but money as well. Are you sure you've made the proper preparations? Money, right. I don't have money. But I'll have money real soon. I hooked up with that gang already, and I'll be raking in lots of dough if I spend the next couple days away from home. What was that for? How dare you throw wine in my face? Apologies. My hand slipped. Your hand slipped? Perhaps that cleared your head a little. There are many ways one can use a fine wine, and this is the most wasteful way there is. However, if you keep telling me you plan to work with the gangs, I don't mind wasting a few more glasses with you, until you have a perfectly clear head. Stop it already! It's just making my old man cough up some money. You're the one who told me to prepare some money. Why are you against this? My musician friend, you never needed my support. Not anyone else's either, for that matter. Perhaps you'll find yourself a few coins richer by doing this, but that is not what I mean by preparation. Otherwise, tell me this. Have you ever wondered how your parents feel about this turn of events? How they feel? I bet they're overjoyed now that they finally got rid of me. Or perhaps they're crying their eyes out, worried for your safety? No way! No way in hell! You don't believe me? Or perhaps you can't bring yourself to believe me. If you haven't thought it through, how are you so sure you can bear the consequences for you and your parents? What consequences? I have no idea. Just who are you anyway? Apologies for not introducing myself sooner. I am an operator from Rhodes Island, and this sullen-looking reprobate gentleman is my partner. Rhodes Island? That's the company that sends my mother medicine! Are you here to look for me? Did my mother... If my eyes do not deceive me, it seems you are worried about your mother? No, definitely not! It's not so bad to look back every now and then before you set out on a journey chasing your dreams. If you want to go home and check on your family, my partner and I will be waiting for you at the door. Okay. Oh? Mission complete. Judging from your expression, you find yourself once again stunned by my beautiful performance. I'm just wondering, what do we do if the kid doesn't show? I don't want to waste my strength knocking him out. He will be here. Back already? I was expecting you to take longer. Our speed is thanks to my brilliant performing. Now if I fail to get 5 hours of sleep, my handsomeness will take a hit tomorrow. I read the brief you filed on your way back. So the boy actually ran away from home? Orchid, my love, please do not hesitate to compliment the accuracy of my predictions. Sounds like you got all the compliments taken care of yourself. That boy, he has the gall to work with the gangs to swindle his parents' money. Money they need for his mother's life, and they almost handed it right to them. Maybe we should have let the cops arrest him. That'll show him what a big mistake he made. Worry not, Orchid. Before real tragedy could unfold, the boy who wandered astray managed to find his way back to the right path. You sure he won't act out again? My team leader, could you give me a little more credit? It's not often I agree with this guy. The kid was crying his eyes out in his arms. Even got my fur dirty. Is this another one of the Devil of the Eastern Knight's special powers? He stood outside their front door and told the kid everything he went through. And that's how the kid turned out. Decided he was some kind of mentor. Almost didn't let him go. What he went through? Midnight, you still haven't told us about you and your parents. My love, I never expected you to show such a keen interest in me. I really wish I could say I'm not showing any interest in you whatsoever, but... Just this once, I'll listen to whatever you have to say. No, not just me. Spot too. You dragging me into this? Normally, you would have already snuck out of the room. Alright, fine. Lay it on us, Midnight. I am moved, and I suppose it's only proper if I give you two a hug? Orchid, it's a shame you aren't here in person. I have only Spot to bring into my embrace. Just tell the story already and keep your hands to yourself. We're never doing this again. Well, you already heard much of the story just now. You mean that thing about your old man beating you into a pulp out in the snow with a family heirloom sword? Where you still made the decision to leave home and chase your dreams? You made it to the top of your industry after lots of hardships and obstacles? Only the getting beaten part was new. The rest I've heard so many times, my ear fur almost froze over. What happened after that isn't nearly as spectacular. On the contrary, it's incredibly boring. After I found my footing, I started sending some money back home every month. My mother wrote me every so often, but my father... Knowing him, he would never forgive me. I didn't want to stroke his ire anymore, so we haven't had any contact at all. Did you ever tell them you left Higashi? And about your disease? Orchid, my love, you worked away from your family all these years, but you haven't told your parents about all your worries at work, have you? This is Aripathy we're talking about. My worries don't compare at all. Right, it's a tad bit more worrying. In Higashi, I left behind most of my savings and arranged someone to send them money every month. It was more than enough for them to live out their remaining years in comfort. If you were even half as amazing as you're saying you were, you wouldn't need to work for your treatment money. Money can be earned again. Besides, my greatest asset is me myself. But it's like you said, do you think your parents care more about you or money? If your family still writes to you, isn't that more than enough to show that they don't just want money? Even I have questions I can't answer, Orchid. Honestly, it's not up to us to worry about what your parents think about. I think both Spot and I are more worried about how you feel yourself. Oh. If I have to have a question, I suppose it's a very simple one. If someone hasn't been home for nearly 2 decades, is there really a need for him to go back? What? Are you scared? Scared? I'm the Devil of the Eastern Night. Perhaps there are few problems that I'm not very willing to face. Are you afraid to go home? Do you maybe regret the decision you made all those years ago? What is there to regret when I've lived such a splendid life, free of control? So you're worried they still don't accept you? When I was in my teens, I suppose I merely wanted the approval of those dearest to me, just like the young man we met today. But I got over that long ago. You're starting to lose me. I suppose my real fear is... Never mind. No matter what I do now, it might already be too late. Look at me rambling on and on. The sun is about to rise. Why not hit the pub for another round? Am I allowed to say no? I would wager you don't actually want to say no. Fine. That's a bet you'd win, for once. But let me make one thing clear. If you end up drinking too much, I'm not carrying you back to the dorm. Oh, so heartless now. This pains me. Know what? I'll pass. Don't say I didn't warn you. You shouldn't drink too much before you go on a long trip. Did I ever say I was going on a long trip? In your own words, it's not so bad to look back every now and then. Look back, huh? Your terminal's still on. Looks like that message is starting to play again. I'll see you tomorrow, my dear partner. Hey, I told you already. I don't understand a lick of Higashinese! Also, if you're going to take a break, don't forget to tell Orchid. I don't want to get any of your work. Phew. Voice message. Yoru-kun, your father made it this long because he wants to see you again. He would never say anything, but I know. He wants to tell you the same thing I do. We just want to tell you. We're sorry. Sorry. What was I so afraid of? If you've apologized, then I have no reason to avoid going home? A ticket to Higashi. Well, I suppose I'll write back before I buy it. Alright then. Yoru is the Japanese word for night. Bro's name is literally night. Why do you name himself Peak Night then? My gosh. Taka Midnight, me Spot, Orchid Kaku, tell me I'm wrong from that story. That is extremely accurate, Vessa, yes. Oh, I wonder if there's a timeline this guy races Phantom. Oh my gosh. Incredible. Absolutely, absolutely incredible. It really is just, it really is just Taka. Oh my gosh. So Star is Popcar? Oh. It's literally just Taka. It is though. I need this guy and Orchid to date. It's literally just Taka from the way he talks. So, just for a little bit of context, because most people in stream here probably have not seen Taka, because he is very, very... he is elusive as the night. Taka, is a ASMR vampire VTuber. This is literally just Taka. I've seen him like maybe once. Exactly. So he's a vampire VTuber. Like, and he basically has this same voice as Midnight. Forever stuck in the deep burrows. I mean, can you blame him? He likes the dark. I think Orchid and Midnight date would be a bomb ready to explode. Goodness. I think you'll enjoy reading the Orchid vignette. That would be fun. I like Orchid. I used Orchid on the team a lot in the beginning, and then Suzerain replaced her, but like Suzerain would replace anybody, it's just that they were the same archetype. So I can see Midnight doing ASMR. Exactly. Exactly. Like, it's basically just the same. It's like Taka just is Midnight. That you guys were talking about Alucard Taka? I mean, many vampires. Many vampires. Would be surprised if they didn't already do. Midnight job was like club hosting and some kind of bodyguard work? Interesting. Interesting. I mean, he probably has like... He likes acting, right? If this whole, if this skin here is all based on, like, promotional... What was it? It was a promo video? High-class host? Oh my gosh, now you're making me think Orin High School. Goodness. Alright. Alright, let me swap accounts here. Let me not roll on Jonu's account by accident. That would be sad. Rhode Island Host Club. Oh, no. Alright. We are going to swap over here. We're gonna, let's see, we'll mute this. We'll swap over here to this regular background music. We will go to BRB, and I will be right back and swap over. Alrighty.
Yes, some things never change.
You cannot be causing fires already! Goodness. You would notice I've not even set a kernel banner up? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You guys. Goodness. I mean, oopsie? Really? 5-second boss. Oh, goodness. Alright. Let's jump in. Let's do, Kernel. I think I have 12 pulls for Kernel? We got 12 pulls for Kernel. So let's see how it goes. I got 2 singles and 1 10. Time for me to use my power to bring Firewatch home. Alright. And you'll notice that I tried, adding in the other 2 winners of the Kernel headhunting meme contest. Bubbles and fire, there we go. When MG has the twins, Stars are Vesa as Kyoya, who would be the Blondie? Oh jeez. Oh. Alright, alright. I think we have, I'm pretty sure we have 2 of these. Yes. We got 2. Let's see what happens. Didn't put Firewatch in the shop. The reason I didn't put Firewatch in the shop is because I can grab her for my selector ticket. So depending on how things go, I'm not gonna say anymore. I don't want to jinx anything. Alright. Let's see. We got a single here. And... okay, great start, guys. Fantastic start. Really amazing start here. I was going to laugh hysterically if it was Midnight. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thinking it might be Midnight. I would have lost it. Alright. Hello, Vanilla. I was hoping for Midnight too. I know, right? Midnight's hiding the 10 roll? Oh dear. Alright. We got one more for Colonel. And... okay. Gold- no, not gold cert. Oh well, that's okay. Hello, Matoimaru! Okay, there we go. Let's continue Higashi, right? Let's continue Higashi while we're at it. That's amusing, right? That's kind of funny. Hello, Matoimaru. Welcome in. One last little Higashi throw. Okay. We've got 1 10 pull to work with. It's gotta be 5 or higher. It's gotta be 5 or higher. So we shall see. She does have so much hair. She has a really cool design. Because of the amount of, I know I've talked about this before, because of the amount of hair she has, she looks visually, because she takes up so much space, she visually looks like she should be a 5-star or higher, in my opinion. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Alright. 10 pull. We do 10 pulls slowly, right? We do 10 pulls slowly. Let's see how this goes. Alright, and... see here? Okay! Oh! Okay then! Wait, jeez! Hang on a sec!
I'm Provence.
Hi,
average catastrophe
Provence?
worker.
That's how you say it, Provence? I thought it was
Why are you
Provence.
staring at me like
Provence,
that?
okay.
Interested in my tail?
What? Oh my gosh, fluffy tail! Big floofy tail! Big floofy tail! Hello! Alright, that is... I am happy about this. I am very happy. Wrong crossbow! Oh my gosh. Switch her to JP immediately. We need to hear Mofu Mofu. Oh, she's so cute. I thought it was Provence. Okay, Provence. I'm gonna have to remember that. Provence. I'm gonna have to remember this. Is that... wait, are you guys surprised by that? It's Provence, like the French region, known for lavender. Oh, okay. Alright. Wait, no? No? Wait, I'm very surprised? I've always said it like that? Named after an area in France famous for lavender fields, which is why she's purple. Oh, okay. I thought it was Provence. Alright, we're mostly Europeans. Okay, fair enough. Say Provence like you said, always. I was wrong for years. Okay, Provence. I'm just gonna have to memorize this. And you know what? The more that we have these kinds of discussions over our surprise, the easier it is to remember, right? Alright. Hello, Provence. You are very, very fluffy. Mofu indeed. I'm also biased with her purple fur, I'm not gonna lie. My fur is technically blue, but I'm still a little bit biased. Visually, I'm pretty biased. Alright, let's see here. And?
I'm Earth Spirit.
Hello, Earth Spirit. Welcome in.
Reporting in.
She is so fluffy indeed. Very fluffy.
Make me work anymore and you'll have to pay me extra.
Okay.
What you need
Oh!
me for? Hey, wait! No bean spilling, not in front of everybody! Just treat me like a
Hi,
normal
Kafka.
partner, okay?
Well, sorry, Vesta. Don't worry. I planned this, guys. I planned this correctly. Don't worry, I planned this correctly. Don't worry, Vesta. I'm now going to use the kernel selector. Now. I did this perfectly. We got Provence. I'll use the kernel selector on Firewatch. And Kirara goes in with cert payment. It's perfect. Alright, let's see here. Alright.
Show me
There we go! Hello! Welcome in!
Happiness.
We kinda knew you would be here somehow, didn't we, guys?
Midnight. At your service.
There we go. Alright, canon now. Hello, Midnight. Welcome in. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh, goodness. Alright. Let's see here. It's Taco. We should put him in a can. Hello, Cardigan!
Big mobile facility before.
Alright.
I'm so excited.
Alright.
Mary,
Hello,
you gotta
Cardigan.
be
Welcome
here.
in. Welcome
Are
in.
you the doctor?
Most enthusiastic reception of Midnight ever. It's just funny, right? It's just quite amusing. Alright.
Good day.
Hello, Moose.
Please call
The
me
bringer of
Nurse.
luck, except that one time, Cardigan.
And please don't stare.
Alright.
So much.
Two more? I didn't even get to see it very well because I was expecting it to be 5. I didn't see it.
Hello.
Hello, Meteor. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, we got the archers.
Who excels in long distance support?
Alright. And
So,
Huh?
you're the doctor, eh? Nice
Huh?
to meet you. My name's
what?
That's right, 2 A's with a K.
What? What?
Anyway,
What? Huh?
I'm here because the agency got some business
What?
here at Rhodes Island. Quick question before we
Excuse?
start.
Huh?
Does the phrase medical mishap put you off?
Yes! What? What? What the heck? Han and waifu gonna have company? I guess? What? Eh? Seriously? Bill the team killer? No thanks. Nope, not happening. You already have the better geek star. It's called XU2. He kills your ops, you know that, right? Awesome, fantastic, permanent account damage. Great! The heck? Ugh. What, did you come here because of Han? Seriously? Now you got all these kids. Amazing, fantastic. Totally the direction we were trying to go for. Ak is great, actually. I don't care. I don't care. He freaks me out. Yes, the phrase medical mishap does put me off, thanks. You got the team killer. That is absolutely not what we're here for. Alright. Of all the off rates it could have been, this was absolutely not the one I would have expected in the slightest. So yeah. That happened. Great. Now my Colonel Luck is probably not gonna be like that again anytime soon. Awesome. Fantastic. I mean, I should be nicer to the Anthro characters, but he freaks me out, so... Great. Awesome.
Hello, Doctor.
Hi,
I'm
Totter.
Long-range
I feel like
sniping's
we
my
got
specialty.
so many snipers.
Leave any task to me as long as it's a work day.
Alright, cool.
はじめまして、ドクター。
Hi, Beanstalk.
私はビーンストーク。今日からここで、
I feel like we just got
このケース
half
にわかる？
snipers.
この子はピ
Great. I'm not gonna pull a 6-star in the first 10 in Colonel for a long time. Alright then. And there is no pity now. Okay. I told you I knew how to do this. I told you I was doing this right. I told you I was doing this correctly. Why didn't I put Firewatch in the shop? Because I knew that if I was able to get one of the operators in the list, if I could get one of the 5 stars, if I could put Kirara in shop, and if I could grab Firewatch from the selector, because here's the thing. The 2 that I was between in the selector were specifically Firewatch and, this is gonna take me a while. Provence, right? I was specifically after Firewatch or Provence. We grabbed Provence, and now we can grab Firewatch. Watch yourself pull Firewatch from Tagless Recruit. I have tried the recruit for a long time. It did not work. You could use the other selector to get Kirara if you want. There's way too many options in the other selector. I'm not going to use the other selector. I'm going to see if we have enough to get Kirara from the shop. Actually, I should check that. Darn it. We'll see. Or I might save it. I don't know yet. I haven't decided that yet. But yes, alright. You know what? 5-star selector, using it. There we go!
Firewatch here. I'm a sniper.
There we go!
To avenge my fallen clan.
Locked in!
I need all
Done.
the power I can get.
There we go! Switcher to JP? I will. I will. Alright. Hello, Reed. I think that this is where we will call it. That was a very strange outcome. But you know what? I'll take it. We got Provence. We grabbed Firewatch. It is a good outcome on that side. Check desserts. Probably a good idea. Let me do that real quick. Alright. Does, 508. I think we're good? Yes. So I think we're, I don't know yet. I don't wanna jump in exactly yet, but I'm pretty sure this is where we're going. And I won't take, I won't wait the full 9 days. I will make a decision regardless. I just always like having the option. I'm just gonna think about it and see what the other options are. Because there's a lot that is included here and with the selector. And if I go for this now, then I have like no blue certs at all. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to make an immediate decision on stream. But that is a highly large contender. I think is the best way to say. Large contender. Let's be honest, are you really going to pull in the Colonel again? I mean, in the future? I don't know. I don't know. It's not easy for me to figure out, okay? Anyone else you would want from Colonel? Maybe Saga. Scooty. Yeah, I know that you and Seko would both want me to grab Scooty at some point. At some point for story reasons, it would be nice to have Cal on the team. It's funny, right? Because the last time I did Colonel pulls like this, I think it was also Cal on the banner, and that's when I got yelled at to never pull on Colonel.
Not a word needed.
It's
always so tranquil by your side.
Thank you, Reed. I appreciate it. I'm trying to also... I want to have base Reed on hand. To be able to read her records and everything. I want to, at some point, have base Reed on hand, and that's sort of where I am holding off and trying to figure things out. You can also buy the 6-star ops for the gold certs, so you can save up from regular pulls. That is true! the issue is that there's way too much right now. The super salty guy. Good times! Exactly, yeah. The problem is my gold certs are constantly disappearing every time there are, like, gold cert issues. So I know that I'm going to try doing a few pulls for, shoot. We have the... Okay. Golden Glow and Collab are going to overlap each other, so I'm probably going to do a few pulls once that starts running. And if I get, and I'm not gonna complain if it's not Golden Glow, if we get Vulpes instead, there's no complaints there. But I wanted to see if I could try putting a little bit of pull in there, just to, just to see if I could save the gold certs. But I can't really do that until I do the collab banner, just to see how much I need to save or how much I end up losing. You know? Let's do single pulls on Golden Glow banner now until hitting the 5 or 6. When you get to the point of getting Cal with gold certs, you had enough to spare. If I had enough to spare, then I suppose so. I second what Vesta is saying. Single pull, I guess that's, yeah. I wasn't expecting to, but sure. Let's do a single pull and then we'll at least know, I guess?
Not a word needed.
You have almost 500. Gee, you're gonna be fine with the collab.
Always so tranquil.
I don't want to touch the, I don't want to touch the OP for the collab, though. I'm trying to not touch it. Collab is at worst 100 pulls needed. That's true, yeah. Those are skin funds. I'm gonna spend them for something else. I know that there's a mystery banner coming up, and I'm trying to use that as insurance. That's my insurance policy. Labs at worst 100 pulls for 6. I mean, I don't even have... This is what? This is 50 pulls? This is only half. I'm zeros here too, it'll be fine. Okay, I'll do a few singles just for the first 5 or 6 and see how it goes, I suppose. I have ticket? I might have tickets. Alright. Let's just see. Alright, let's see how it goes. I've got... Okay. Let's see if we can do it with this. Ready from certs, but you're gonna buy UG. That's the thing, like, I'm just... yeah. I'm trying to see if we can save gold certs. I'm not touching the multi-ticket, that's probably gonna go to the collab. I'm trying to figure things out. It's not easy. Alright. Let's just go with the singles. Alright. These have to go fast, right? Okay. These are gold certs at least. So we always take gold certs. Hello, May. All right.
May, and I ask you cooperate
All right.
with me and my
RNG says smile upon us. Hello, May. All right. We got 3 more. Fast. Okay. That didn't help.
My name is
Hello, Bloom. Welcome in.
Pontifica Cohors Lateran.
Hello. Welcome in, Bloom. Welcome in. All right. We've got 2 more on the singles. And... Okay.
I'm Vanilla.
Hi, Vanilla.
Trainee operator from Blacksteel.
And let's see. The last on the single ticket. We'll see here. Single ticket. Here? Okay. Please don't make me go all the way to 10. I don't like it when you do that.
Codename Erin.
Hello, Erin.
Officially joining today, it seems.
Hello, Erin. Alright. Alright. The thing is, we got the 6-star in the 10 in the kernel. I don't... We'll see. Alright. Please don't make me do this too much. I would appreciate not doing this too much. I'm not trying to just chug 10 at this point. I don't want to. Alright. Colonel and standalone are separate.
Rhodes Island has
Hello,
done so much
Amos.
for me.
Welcome
What can I
in.
say except thank you. If you need anything, just
I don't
say
want
the
to
word.
chug
I'll
the
do
10,
whatever it takes
guys.
to make it happen.
Too much blue. My gosh, you guys are terrible. Guys, I'm saving the 10 for the collab. What part of that don't you get? Don't have the Nami experience? Jeez. Remember the collab is coming up. You have a few months between then and the mystery banner. You'll be fine. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, okay, we're only doing up to the 10 for today, and then when the collab drops, then we're gonna see where the direction goes. Alright, please just be this. Keeping a clean 30 would be good. Okay, really? Why does it always make me, when I do it in singles, it always makes me go up to 10, and then when I do a 10 pull, it's always in like the first or second. Why is that? How many have we done? Refreshing the blessing? Okay, fine. Refresh the blessing, please. Alright. Please. Oh my god.
I am Ansel.
Hi, Ansel.
Intern. I'll be assist.
This is 6. That was 7. I don't want to touch my prime. This time! Oh my god!
Show me your brightest smile, my esteemed customer. Happy.
It's gotta be this one, right? At least I have another week of Annihilation to get this back, kind of-ish. Let's see. It's gotta be this one. I swear.
Following the guidance of the Arknights.
Okay, I'm not complaining. We like Kitano here.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
I think Kitano's really pretty. I'm not sad about Kitano. It'll be worth it, I trust. What are we on now? Alright. Let's see here. Okay. Here! Okay! It's 5. Alright.
Hello, Doctor.
Hi, Surfer.
I'm Surfer from Black Steel Worldwide's Advanced Recon Team.
Alright.
My primary duties involve intelligence
Okay.
and pre-mission reconnaissance. If you possess any pertinent information, please
Alright.
don't keep it to yourself.
You know what? It's more certs at least. More certs at least. We like the certs, we like the certs, this is all good. Okay, I'm not doing any more. I'm not doing any more. This is lower than I wanted it to be now. It always seems to be at the very end when I do singles. I don't know why that is. It's fine. We are going to focus on, we're gonna focus on collab, and then anything that we can do left over, we'll do a few more here, and we are not going to, we're not gonna do more today. Alright. This stream has already gone a little bit longer. I really need to finish a contest entry. So with that, I think we are going to wrap it up there. So thank you very, very much, Stargazers, for joining the stream today. Thank you for going through all of the operator records with me. I really love learning about the different operators. So it's it's very appreciated to have you guys join me today. If you have not yet subscribed on YouTube or followed on Twitch, definitely consider doing so. And if you have not yet joined the Discord, definitely consider joining the Discord. There is an Arknights channel and there is an Enfield channel. I don't touch the Enfield channel. In the Arknights channel, please just keep everything in Act 1 unless you're in the threads. Alright? Thank you so much, guys. I wish you all the best. If you are a Celestial, then I will send a sneak peek of where the art progress currently is, and I will be spending the rest of the night finishing it up. Alright? Wishing you all the best wherever you may be in the world and the many worlds beyond. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day, Stargazers.